What's up, dummies? So today's video is gonna be a banger because we have another video where we're gonna listen to the scariest sounds ever found in space. I did this like a week ago and it was freaking awesome hearing all the creepy things in space. So we're gonna hear some more creepy stuff. Let's go.
This is the scariest sounds in space tier list.
Okay, so scariest sounds in space tier list. We're gonna listen to all of these sounds, some lightning, some black holes. Oh my gosh, let's go. Headphones are advised. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a pulsar star. I think this is a star that's rapidly moving. This is real footage of it. Bro, that actually sounds creepy. If I actually heard
Sounds
that,
like a bouncing castle generator. D tier.
What? 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 This dude said it sounded like a bouncing castle, bro. What type of bouncing castle were you bouncing on, bro? Your childhood must have sucked. All right, this is MK2. Oh yeah, yeah, that's gotta be S tier. Oh, like that's gotta be the scariest. Bro, imagine you like wake up and you just hear this. Like, if you heard this outside of your house, you think you're dying. Bro, this is creepy. What is this? Another planet that we just discovered? Yeah, yeah. Yep, put that in S tier, quickly. I knew it. Okay, this is Mercury. Oh, God. What's happening on Mercury? What's happening to make that sound? Oh, God. Sounds like a...
Mercury sounds like this with someone like this. Still
No,
a bit
it
unsettling,
doesn't.
So C tier.
See, this guy is horrible at ranking, bro. You're telling me this is C tier? It sounds like somebody's trying to talk. That is creepy, bro, especially because it's a planet where we don't even know if there's life. This guy's tweaking,
So
bro.
C tier.
I'm gonna do my own ranking. Oh my God. How does this thing sound like that? Okay, yeah, this is going S tier. I don't care, that's creepy. Let me know every single ranking of yours too in the comments. I'm gonna compare our ranking. I think that's S tier. It's gotta be because that sounded like how does this planet even make that sound? Is there someone on the planet like playing an instrument? That would be fun.
Sounds like something Skrillex would have made in 2010. Pretty strange for a moon. B tier.
B, okay. Deimos. Ooh. It's pretty creepy. Ooh, I can hear like voices. Yo, yeah, that's kind of creepy. I'm gonna give that A tier. No, B tier. B tier. Sounds like someone's breathing. I'm
Deimos
gonna say B
is
tier.
the Greek personification of terror and dread, and I'm pretty sure I heard a kid crying. S tier.
That's not. That didn't even sound like a. Okay, Comet 67P. Huh. This is what a comet sounds like. That's actually weird. So comets, I'm pretty sure those are big space rocks just flying. It's not a planet. It's just like a rock, like a broken off piece of a planet. But how does it sound like this? It sounds like something you would hear if like you just randomly one day spawned into like a rainforest. Like you just woke up one day and somehow you got teleported to like a creepy rainforest at night. Imagine that. You're in a creepy rainforest and you're like, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. I just did some good work right there. This is pretty creepy. I'm gonna give it a B tier. B tier for me.
Some people find this sound soothing and relaxing. I
What?
think it sounds like one of these guys from The Last of Us.
Oh my gosh.
A tier.
A tier, okay. The lightning on Saturn. That's what this sounds like. So that's what lightning sounds like on Saturn? It sounds like somebody's like farting or something, or like sitting on a bunch of piece of paper.
It's basically white noise. People have fallen asleep to this.
I'm gonna give that a D tier. Yeah, it's not that creepy. Oh my gosh. This is what a black hole sounds like. Yeah, nah. This is S. I hear people talking. Like I hear people like, do you hear that? It sounds like hell, bro. Yeah, this has gotta be S tier. Do you hear this?
This is exactly what I thought a black hole would sound like. A tier.
A? Bro, he's tweaking. All right, Jupiter. This is cool to hear what like other planets sound like. What is that, bro? Like what could be making that noise on these planets, bro? It's kind of crazy how we have the technology to hear the stuff on the other planets, but like what's making that noise on Jupiter, bro?
Jupiter straight up sounds haunted.
Yeah, that sounds deadly. Oh my God, that's the creepiest planet I've ever seen. Oh my God.
There is no way I'd want to be going anywhere near that.
I'd give this like A tier. I don't think it's S tier.
S tier.
What? This kid's tweaking. The Big Bang. Ooh. Wow. That's what the Big Bang sounded like? So the Big Bang was when like the whole universe was created? Jesus, dude, imagine you were there and you just heard this. sounds like
Not
low
really scary at all.
farting.
Just pretty cool, actually. D tier.
Gay mead? What is a gay mead? I think this is another planet called Gaymead. Oh, Ganymede. I thought it said Gaymead. I was about to say, I'm never going there. Ganymede. Oh, that's actually getting creepy. Okay, hold on. Nah, bro. That is an
Sounds
alien.
like there's a lot of high-tech stuff going on.
Yeah, it sounds like there's an alien trying to communicate to us. I'm gonna put that at... It's not S tier because it's not super creepy, but it sounds like someone's communicating, so I'm gonna go A tier for this one, for Ganymede.
Ganymede. Very sci-fi-ish. C tier.
What? Apollo 10 whistle. Wait, it said it's hard to hear. Okay, let me shut up.
That music even sounds out.
Who the hell is talking?
Hear that whistling sound?
Wait, there's people on the planet called Apollo 10 who can speak English? How did I not know this? This is S tier, bro.
It's pretty hard to hear this sound, and while it's not the scariest, these guys are hearing this firsthand.
Wait,
on the moon.
what?
B tier.
Those people live there? Okay, this is Mars. Ooh, this is the closest planet to Earth, I think. So there might be people there. Let's listen. It's kind of creepy. It kind of sounds like something you would hear like late at night, maybe 2 a.m. and you're outside and it's windy. I don't think it's that creepy. I'm gonna give it a
Thought
C
Mars
tier.
would be scarier. Honestly, it just sounds pretty windy.
C
D
tier. Whatever. Ooh. Eskimo Nebula. Oh my god. Yep, this is S. This is S. S tier. Easily. Because, do you hear that person like screaming? Yeah, nah. There's people on this planet, bro, and they're screaming. That is S tier 1000%.
Stars had their own language. This will be it. A tier.
A tier? Bro, it's literally people screaming. Like, how is that A tier, dude? Okay, this guy's tweaking. Amalthea. Oh my gosh. This is a space rock. That sounds like this. Okay, a lot of people might say this is not creepy, but to me, this is creepy. Imagine you're just on this planet, right? Or you're on this rock and you just hear this. Bro, this creepy, bro. This is going B
It's
tier.
a pretty weird sound,
B
but
tier.
the longer I listen to it, the more I like it.
B.
B tier.
Stop copying me, bro. Hold on. Okay. Phobos. Oh, this is kind of creepy, bro. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Okay, yeah, S tier. I don't care. It sounds like a bunch of people are like
A moon
screaming.
named after the Greek god of fear and panic.
Wow, this is named after fear or panic. Yeah, it kind of does remind me of like, it does try to make me panic, bro. It's like, ah! Yeah, for sure.
Fear and panic. Just a normal hallway,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh. Oh my god.
yep, great name. S tier.
S tier. Okay, this is what Saturn sounds like. So this is another planet in our solar system. Oh. It's pretty creepy. I would give it a C tier. Maybe B. B tier. It just kind of sounds like wind, maybe? I think it sounds like wind, so I'll give it B
I
tier.
didn't think a place that looks like this would sound like that.
Wow,
A
that's
tier.
what it looks like. Okay, I got another video here with more sounds. This is what it sounds like when two black holes collide, bro. This says gravitational waves, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know any of that words. Dude, so two black holes colliding with each other. Wait, what? What? This is like kind of creepy. Ooh, they formed into one. Okay, this is what Saturn's rings sound like. Oh, he's even got like the technology right here. I don't know what any of that means, but that sounds creepy as hell, bro. All right, the next one is leaving the solar system. So this is what we would hear if we left our solar system. Imagine you're in like a telescope. What? A telescope? This one's called a singing comet. This sound was detected by ESA Rosetta spacecraft. The exact cause of this sound is unknown. Bro. Yeah, what is happening on... Maybe somebody's like on that comet, like drilling, or maybe there's like a woodpecker just... But I don't know, bro. That's actually pretty creepy. Oh God, it's changing, bro. This thing has different voices. Oh god, it's getting higher pitched. Bro, okay, you guys need to prepare yourself for this next one. This was the creepiest one I've ever heard. Okay, what's the next one? What is this? Horsehead Nebula? What is it? Look at this, there's a face! Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what a Horsehead Nebula is, but that's gotta be S tier, bro. Okay, what is this? A Leonid's meteor shower? This is what a meteor shower sounds like? What? Oh, so this sound isn't directly from the meteor, but it's produced by the interaction of the meteor particles with the Earth's ionosphere. Whatever the hell that means, I don't know. But it sounds creepy. This is what a meteor shower sounds like. It's like, I just killed that. Wow, that was good. Okay, what's the next one? All right, this is Charon. This is the moon of Pluto. So y'all know the planet Pluto? This is the moon. Okay, yeah. What is this? Why does your moon sound like that? Why does your moon sound like that? Wait, I'm kind of intrigued. What does our moon sound like? I'm gonna see if this video has our moon because I don't think we ever heard what our moon sounds like. Okay, the next. What? I'm never stepping foot on that. This is the Neptune's moon called Nereid. It should be called what the hell, because what is going on there? Is somebody playing like a arcade game? Ooh, a lightning strike on Saturn. Okay, I think we heard this in the last video. It sounds like a bunch of fart. So let's go to the next one. This is the Jupiter's moon. Okay, can we hear our moon? I don't give a damn about Jupiter, baby. Okay, check this out. I think I found something. I want to figure out the moon of our moon. Okay. Ooh, this is Uranus's moon. So you guys know Uranus? It's that moon. Wow, that's kind of creepy. Okay, where's Earth's moon? Okay, I found it. This is our moon. I mean, it's kind of creepy. I could imagine being in like a back rooms. Like put yourself in the back rooms right now and listen to this. Oh, where am I? Ah! What's up, dummies? So today's video is gonna be insane because we're reacting to some more insanely creepy space sounds. Check this out. We have 7 space sounds that should terrify you. And dude, I'm actually kind of scared to watch this because every time we react to freaking space sounds, they're always so creepy. I don't know why space sounds so insane, but let's react to some more. Try not to get scared. Let's go.
These are 7 of some of the most terrifying sounds ever captured in space.
This is gonna be good.
One of them still actually doesn't have a real explanation. And we're
Really?
starting with the most mysterious and dangerous space object ever discovered.
Is it a black hole? If it's a black hole, I'm literally gonna do a backflip because I'm learning so much.
The hole.
What?
A black hole.
I was about to say, bro, that looked like a what's wrong with this dude's anime? Okay, we're just not gonna mention it. We're just oh my god. This is what a black hole sounds like. Dude, what the yo! It sounds like people are screaming. Like, it literally sounds like people are like, oh, help. Please tell me y'all hear that. They sped up the audio now. Please tell me y'all hear this. Yeah, black holes are insane. They're actually insane. Why did it just stop? Oh my god, that's insane.
Now, the question is, are there scarier sounds? And if so, which one is the scariest?
Okay, so he already showed us the black holes, but apparently these are gonna be other things. Maybe this is like a supernova, maybe this is like a dying star, things like that. So let's see what's creepier than a black hole.
This is the Tower of Terror.
Okay.
There are 7 slots and 7 sounds. As we go
Okay.
through the video, I will be placing each sound in the Tower of Terror. And
Okay.
by the end, we will have a clear winner for the most terrifying sound ever captured in space.
Okay, so he's gonna be ranking all 7 of these scariest sounds. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be really, really cool. Shout out
Or,
to this
as
guy.
I like to call it, the Lord of Astrophobia. Astrophobia is the fear of space, by the way. As
Okay.
of right now, I'll put the black hole in the middle as a kind of baseline.
What? How is the black hole only 4th place, bro? That was literally creepy. So that means there's gonna be multiple different things that are creepier than.
This is what the edge of our solar system sounds like. This is
Okay.
the Voyager leaving our solar system.
Oh man. Oh. Okay, that's it. What does that sound though? Like, okay, there's a faint like wah wah wah. Y'all hear that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But every once in a while, there's like a boop beep 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 boop beep beep. What is that? What do y'all think that is? Because it's the edge of our solar system, so there's like nothing out there. There's nobody who lives out there that we know. What could that possibly be? Like it sounds like a beep or a button that someone's clicking.
What the hell was that?
That's what I'm saying,
Is
dude.
the Voyager's path through what's called the termination shock. It's the
Okay.
region where solar wind suddenly becomes, it slows down and becomes denser. And this is the sonification of that. The higher the frequency you hear, the higher the density of the plasma. But that's the science-y wording of it. To be
Yeah, I didn't understand any of that.
a little more dramatic, you're literally hearing the moment humanity left home. Now it's time for the Tower of Terror.
Okay, so where is he gonna rank
Does it
this?
beat out
I
the
would
black
put this
hole?
at
Does
the
it even
end.
have a chance
It's
at the
creepy.
Lord of Astro?
It's creepy, but I think it needs to be like 7th place, honestly, because it's kind of creepy. But I think there's gonna be creepier stuff coming
My
up.
opinion, it's eerie, but it's not beating the black hole. Let's
Right.
be real.
Right.
Pardon me, I almost
Bro
threw
just
up.
burped.
This next one might actually
I do that same thing in my videos. I almost throw up too.
take
dude.
the
We're
crown
same.
for the scariest sound ever discovered. Not even just
Really?
in space.
He said this
thing's
next one might be
freaking
the
terrifying.
scariest.
Follow me. I mean, I did the research, and it's just absolutely insane.
What? Here we go.
Jupiter.
Jupiter. Oh, so we're gonna hear what Jupiter sounds like. Yo. What? This is what Jupiter... Alright, I'm never moving there, bro. I don't care if they're like, yo, we need to evacuate Earth. We gotta go. Nope, I ain't going. I'm not going. No. I'm not stepping foot on Jupiter. Imagine you wake up and you go outside and you just hear... No, bro, it sounds like a billion thousand cicadas.
What you just heard was actual radio waves coming from Jupiter's auroras.
I'm good.
It was captured via an instrument called waves. But what you're actually hearing is charged particles moving through Jupiter's magnetic field
I'm
near
good, bro.
the planet's poles.
That's gotta be like number 2. I wanna put it number 1, but it's number 2,
This
I think.
movement creates actual radio emission.
I think black hole right now is number 1 for me.
It's like the planet is screaming electromagnetic waves.
That's what it sounded like.
Tower of Terror. This one probably has the highest chance of being the Lord of Astrophobia.
True.
At least that we've discussed so far. This is so unnerving, dude. It sounds literally alive. It sounds like it's screaming. I'm putting it above the black hole. There.
Really? Scarier than the black hole? Let me compare really quick. So this is what the black hole sounded like. Yeah, that's creepy. And then this is what Jupiter sounded like. It's still creepy. I think black holes
There are worse
above.
sounds coming up.
What do y'all
But
think?
Before we get to that, this next sound, I would say, is actually the single most boring sound on the list.
Really?
A pulsar. A literal spinning neutron star is
Okay, so he's saying this sound that he's about to show is the most boring sound in
the
space.
most boring sound on the list.
I just said
listen.
that, bro. Okay, I wouldn't really say that's boring. It sounds like somebody's like brrr, like beating something or something like brrr. But that I mean
Basically, every little pulse you hear is a full rotation of a rapidly spinning neutron star.
Okay,
And that's
I
not
mean-
even the most bizarre part. There are even faster ones than this. So
I mean I don't think that's that creepy, so we can just
insulting to the tower if I place it any higher. All right, back to something way more disturbing.
Let's
and
go to the
another
next one.
The Singing Comet.
the singing comet. Oh my god, I've heard this one before in the past episodes. Y'all might remember this if you saw our other Scary Space Sounds videos on the channel. Oh my... Dude, it sounds like a woodpecker's like... drrrr. I know I probably said that every time, but it just reminds me... Like, somebody is hiding. I know somebody's on this planet or whatever that this sound was captured from, and I know they're going... drrrr. Or it's like probably a scary monster on this planet, or a scary animal that makes this sound. I'm not going to this planet. And look how it speeds up. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, this might be worse than the black hole. I know it might sound crazy, but this might be worse than a black hole. I don't like it. It's moving. Why is it moving? It's like... I don't like it. I don't like that.
This is the sound with zero explanation. But before I get into why we don't understand it, let me explain how we got this sound. This is probably an example of the most absolutely insane way we've ever gathered information in space. Basically, we sent out an unmanned ship called Rosetta, which flew alongside the comet 67P,
Huh?
otherwise known as the Singing Comet. Rosetta then dropped a small lander on it called Phil. Well, its official name was like Philae or something stupid, but it's supposed to, it's Phil. We're calling it Phil. All right, but that's not even the most interesting part. Like I said before, no one actually knows why the comet made this sound. We know that we recorded fluctuations and waves in the magnetic field, but why or how those waves were even created is still debated today.
Yeah, I told you it had to be some type of creepy monster or some creepy alien. It had to have been.
Yeah, we landed on a literal comet. Now, it's time for the Tower
of Terror.
This thing is terrifying. It only adds to it the fact that we don't know where it came from. But
I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I would put it above the black
I don't
hole,
think
honestly.
it's enough to beat the black hole. And definitely
I
not enough to
just
beat
said
Jupiter.
that.
So
I
I'm gonna place it
just
just
said that.
below black hole.
So that means the next one has to be the scariest one on his list, or the next two, because there's one right here and one right here. So these next two might be the two scariest of this whole video. Oh my god, he saved the best for last. I'm actually scared right now. I'm recording this at 10 p.m. I never really record videos at night. This was probably a really bad idea.
Next up,
Let's
this
go.
one sounds small until you realize what it actually is.
Really? Okay, that doesn't sound good. It sounds like it's crunching. Like something's just crunching. Like crunch, crunch, crunch. Like, be crunching. It's like, it could be like someone farting. Honestly, this isn't that scary, but I think once we find out what this is and what's causing this sound, it might make it scarier. But like, if I just heard this, like if I walked outside and I just heard this, I'd probably be like, oh, there's a squirrel in the tree. You know, eating an acorn. But I don't, it's not that weird to me yet. I don't know. I think I would put this at the bottom.
Those little crackles you hear, every single one are lightning strikes. Lightning strikes from Saturn.
Oh,
the
I
lightning
like Saturn.
created radio waves, which were then picked up by Cassini's radio and plasma wave science instrument. It's a mouthful. In fact, we even have
Bro just animated
and plasma
snot
wave
coming out of his
science instrument.
character.
It's a
Did you see that?
mouthful.
Look, bro just went. He has a bigger nose than I do. Are you
In
serious?
fact, we even
What
have
is-
the date for this
guy's got
particular
plenty of
storm.
time.
NASA says it occurs on January 23rd and 24th, 2006. So
Okay.
if you were born on that day, that's kind of cool. But how on earth are we detecting lightning literally 1,559,633,919
Yeah, that is true.
kilometers away?
Yeah, how are we detecting lightning on Saturn? What type of technology do we have to do that?
Well, I'm super glad you asked that. You did. You asked that. Absolutely. And
Is
I'm
this guy listening to me, bro? I'm actually starting to get creeped out. It's actually 10 p.m. right now. and I'm
glad
not-
you did. The lightning sends out electromagnetic waves, and some of that energy shows up as radio bursts Cassini can detect, which is
Okay.
why it sounds like crackling static or AM radio waves during a thunderstorm. It's pretty similar. Now, the Tower of Terror.
Okay, he can't put this one high up.
Creepy and cool, but it's
Nah,
not beating the
you gotta
comet.
put it down.
So I'm placing it below the comet.
Okay,
But
so this next one's got to be the number one, right? This next one has to be the scariest one. I'm actually
we're getting
scared.
some crazy competition. Keep in mind, we're still missing Lord of Astrophobia. Speaking of the final sound.
Oh, God.
And this one
What is this?
might actually be
Supernova?
the worst
A
of them
dying
all.
star?
Or it could be beaten out by Jupiter. The only real question is, which sound is the most terrifying? Let's take a listen. Introducing radio waves captured from Saturn.
Saturn has radio waves? What? Okay, I like Saturn. I've said this multiple times. I think Saturn and Mercury and Uranus and Neptune. Actually, I like all the planets. I just named every single planet except for Earth and Mars. I like every single planet, but I think like Neptune's my favorite planet. I think he said this is Saturn. So let's hear this. Hopefully it's not super scary because it's late at night. Nah, bro. I hear screaming. I just heard screaming. Nah. There's actually screaming going on. Wait, people live on Saturn or Uranus or whatever the planet this was? People live in Uranus? What the heck? That's insane.
I'll explain it. This sound, similarly to the Jupiter one, was recorded using radio waves, which were caused by charged particles near Saturn's poles. We're hearing the planet's
he said it was
magnetic
Saturn.
activity. Now it's time for the final Tower of Terror.
So this was Saturn. I'm never going there in my life.
I'm calling it. This right here is the Lord of Astrophobia.
Really? That one? I mean,
But
let me re-listen to it. I could have sworn I heard screaming right here. You hear that? Somebody went, ah! I'm replaying it. Right there. Somebody's screaming on Saturn. I don't know what we gotta do to get someone to go to Saturn to save some people, or maybe it's not even a person. Maybe it's a monster on Saturn. Bro, I'm not messing with it, bro. Scary space sound, nah, I'm never going to space in my life. What's up, dummies? So today's video is gonna be insane because we're gonna be listening to the most terrifying sounds that were ever recorded out in space. This is gonna be an educational video and a scary video all at once. Let's try not to get scared at these weird space sounds. Okay, so this is a Helix Nebula. This is the sound of a dying star. Oh my gosh, so this is what a dying star sounds like. Wait, what? That sounds like people screaming. This is what it sounds like when a star's dying? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what Earth sounds like when you're outside of Earth. NASA satellites captured radio waves generated by lightning. It sounds like birds, bro. That's what Earth sounds like. Ooh, what is this? Pulsars are rapidly spinning neutron stars that emit beams of... So this is what radiation stars sound like? It sounds like a damn woodpecker. Okay, this is what interstellar space sounds like. Whoa. This is what it sounds like when you're like far out in space. Yo, I would not want to be stuck in space listening to that. This is a supernova. Oh my gosh. A supernova is a very, very big star. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's an exploded star. A star that exploded and it was huge. Wow. This is quasar. What's that? Quasars are supermassive black holes at the center of distant galaxies. So it's black holes in galaxies far away. This is what Saturn sounds like. Yo. Imagine being on Saturn and you just hear this. What the heck? There's gotta be something on Saturn making this noise, bro. I did not know that it sounded like that. This is what Jupiter sounds like. Yo, why are all these so creepy? Why do all these planets sound creepy, dog? I don't like this. I'm never going to Jupiter in my life. Oh my gosh, what is this? A white hole? This is what a white hole sounds like. A white hole is a theoretical region of space that ejects matter. So I didn't know there was a such thing as a white hole. I thought there was only black holes. Jesus Christ. That is creepy sounding, bro. So this is a different video. I clicked on another one. This one is ranking space sounds by how scary they are. So we gave the moon a 3 out of 10. I would give this like maybe a 4 out of 10. It's still kind of creepy. It sounds creepy. We're gonna rank how scary we think they are too. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ariel. This one is basically nothing. So this is a planet named Ariel. This isn't that scary. I would give this like 2 out of 10. It's still kind of like scary. I feel like you would hear this whenever like someone's chasing you. Helix Nebula. It sounds like screaming. Oh my gosh. Yo, okay, that's like an 8 out of 10. That does sound like screaming. That's what this sounds like. Okay, Saturn's rings. I could fall asleep to this. Facts, you could fall asleep to the sound of Saturn's rings, but it's weird how the rings make a sound. Like I want to stand on the ring. Is it like an onion ring? Dude, that'd be dope. The Milky Way. So this is our galaxy. This is where we're at. Do you hear that? This is what it sounds like, our galaxy. I give this a 5 out of 10. Kind of scary. You can hear a little sound if you really try. Hoag's object. This one is weirdly calming. Wait, this is what it sounds like? Okay, I don't know what that is. I think it's a galaxy. It sounds like a song. This is awesome. A black hole. This is what a black hole sounds like. Oh yeah. Yeah, something, nah. Something's insane. This is insane. Nah, I'm gonna give this a, yeah, I agree, 8 out of 10. It sounds like people are like drowning, like speaking in a different language, like a ghostly language. Okay, this is another planet called Titan. What do you mean 1 out of 10? He said 1 out of 10 scariness. I think this is like 5 out of 10 scariness. This is creepy. There's gotta be some weird stuff going on that planet for it to make this sound. The Big Bang. It sounds like a slowed down fart. This is what it sounded like whenever the Big Bang happened? Oh my gosh. I'm hearing the fart now. I hear the fart. Okay, yep, that's weird. The lightning on Saturn. This one's disappointing. What do you mean this one's disappointing? This is what the lightning on Saturn sounds like? That's creepy sounding. What the? I'm giving this a 6 out of 10. It's like Orion Nebula. This is actually scary. 7 out of 10? Okay, yeah, this actually sounds pretty creepy, like something you would hear in like a scary movie. Dude, what? I can't believe all these sounds are coming from these planets. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. It's pretty scary. I haven't heard one that's like 10 out of 10 scariness yet, but I think we're going to soon. I don't know why. Star KIC 122682200. Something feels wrong here. This is a star? Yeah, this is creepy. Why is it like, it's like, yeah, something's like happening on that star, bro. Supernova. This is just majestic. No way. Supernovas sound like this? Dude, this is natural music. This is music before they ever made music. I'll give this a 0 out of 10 on scariness. This is awesome. I'm just gonna listen to it. Dude, it's crazy. NGC 2392. I don't like this at all. What is that? Is this like a sun on a different planet or something? It looks like a mummy or like a ghost sun. What is this? I think these are all like planets and things in space. That one's creepy. Ring Nebula. This feels peaceful. I think a nebula is like a star that exploded, maybe. I don't know what a nebula is. I know you guys are way smarter than me when it comes to this stuff, so tell me what a nebula is. I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 10. It's still a little creepy. Like, I know you hear the creepiness. 2 black holes colliding. Oh my gosh. That's what it sounds like when 2 black holes collide with each other? Why does this sound like weep, weep? Like you would think when black holes, big black holes, like I'm talking about big black holes, boom, explode together. It only sounds like bleep. What? No way. Okay, this is what Mercury sounds like. 8 out of 10, breathing. Why does this planet sound alive? I think I do hear breathing too. It kind of sounds like Darth Vader, like. Nereid. This one feels really weird. Is this like a space rock? That's what it sounds like? Ariel, this one doesn't scare me at all. Okay, we saw that one. Phobos. This is unsettling. What is this, another space rock? I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. This is the scariest one so far. What is this? Why does it sound like... Okay, Janus. There's something named Janus. More wind, nothing special. Yeah, I agree. Miranda. What even is this sound? So this is another planet that's kind of like the moon. I'm trying to my best to hear it. It's kind of creepy. It's not that creepy. I don't think 9 out of 10 is accurate. I'd give this like a 4 out of 10. It's not even that creepy. It just sounds like wind. Nah, the Phobos was way scarier than that. Earth. Okay, we heard this before, but I want to hear it again. Birds. It does sound like birds. I said that earlier. Why does the space, like this isn't what it sounds like on Earth. It sounds like what, like when you're like flying in the space next to Earth, that's the sound that's coming from Earth. So maybe there's birds in space. Okay, Charon. This one creeps up on you. 7 out of 10. It sounds like a piano, like someone just like, it creeps up on you. Is something gonna happen? Dude, that's actually creepy. I'm gonna give that a 6. This is what the sun sounds like. This is cool. 2 out of 10 scariness. Surprisingly boring. Ganymede, what is happening here? Yo, this is number 1. This is 10 out of 10. This is alien stuff. Okay, I don't know what Ganymede is, but this is a planet apparently that they found and they recorded sound from it. Yo, what? I gotta listen to that again. I don't care. Do you hear this? Okay, nah, that's creepy. That's actually creepy, bro. Mars. Okay, this is what it sounds like on Mars. What are those big sounds? Okay, Deimos, 8 out of 10 scariness level. Nope, I don't like this. Okay, so this is another scary planet. It looks like a potato. I don't like this sound either. It's a creepy sound. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 as well, I agree. Neptune, 4 out of 10. It sounds like a plane is passing by. Dude, I always like Neptune. I don't like the color blue that much, but the Neptune just looks really nice. Elara. Bro, what? There's a planet that sounds like this? It's called Elara. How are they getting these sounds, bro? There's gotta be something going on in space to make these sounds, bro. Gotta be. MK2. Makes Moon. This is straight up terrifying. 10 out of 10? This is pretty creepy. It's a moon on a different planet called MK2. This sounds ghostly. I think this is close to 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh. It sounds like things are like planes are flying over, but it's like UFO planes. Like, oh my gosh. Varda, static and wins again. That's a planet? Dude, that looks cool. Why is it like scorched? Why is it like... Okay, Metis. Unexpectedly scary. What is this? Looks like a dang tissue. What is that, a space rock? How do these space rocks make these noises, bro? I think there's somebody, there's gotta be some type of life on these rocks and on these planets that are making these sounds, trying to communicate with us. Because think about it, those freaking people, not people, but those other aliens or whatever they are, like other life, they don't speak English, they don't speak Spanish, they don't speak language, they talk through like vibrations and stuff. So they're probably trying to talk to us in their own language, bro. Okay, what is this? Huya. It does sound like a TV. What do you mean 3 out of 10 creepiness level? That's creepy as heck. A planet making this noise? How is this planet making that noise? Bro, space is so much scarier than I thought. Black hole, 8 out of 10. Ghostly moan. It does sound like people are like... Triton, 7 out of 10. It sounds like hell. Oh my god, this one might sound like hell. It does kind of sound like... Bro. Oh my god, it got worse. Dude, how, bro, this planet, I'm never going to this planet. Triton, it literally sounds like hell, bro. Nah. What's up, dummies? Today we got some more insane, scary space sounds. This video says 18 most scary sounds ever captured in space. We're about to hear what the Big Bang sounds like from space. We're gonna hear what Earth sounds like from space. This is gonna be creepy. Every time we've done this, it's been awesome. Let's try not to get scared. Okay, what is this? This is the center of the Milky Way. Wait, what? So I'm pretty sure we're in the Milky Way galaxy. I don't know much about space, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Earth is in the Milky Way galaxy. This is what it sounds like in our galaxy? Sounds like a Mario Kart sound effect or something. Wing, wing, wing. That is actually dope. This is what it sounds like? Yo, that's cool. Okay, this is what Earth's magnetic field sounds like. It's captured by satellites. Okay, that's weird. Okay, we're counting down.
Very beginning, the oldest sound in the universe.
Okay, so this is what the echo of the Big Bang sounds like. I'm pretty sure the Big Bang is how the universe was even created. The Big Bang was a big explosion. That's actually kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, but let's go to number 17. Okay, this is the roar of a black hole. So we've heard black holes before, but this is the roar of a black hole. Why does it sound like somebody's going like, oh? Y'all hear that? It actually sounds like a human, bruh. It's like, ooh, that's creepy. That's actually creepy. Okay, number 16. These are counting down. They're getting creepier and creepier as we go. Okay, so this is the Vela Pulsar star. This is a star that's about to explode. That's what a pulsar star is. It sounds like somebody's smacking their head against a wall or something. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Number 15. Okay, this is Neptune's whistles. Oh, nah, this is what it sounds like if you're on Neptune, bro. I'm never going to that planet ever. Okay, number 14. These are actually getting kind of creepy. Okay, this is what Uranus sounds like. Uranus's enigmatic lights. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of creepy, but it's not as creepy as the other ones. Let's see if this gets creepier. Number 13, let's go. Okay, so this is the roar of Jupiter. That's kind of creepy. Imagine you're on Jupiter, right? Imagine you're on the planet, right? And you just hear, like you're looking around. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Number 12, all right. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I think I heard this one before in another video, but this is a comet. This is like a floating space rock. That's what a comet is. It's like a chunk of a planet or something that's floating through the air. It's a bunch of debris or a planet, whatever. But that's what this comet specifically, the 67P, that's what this one sounds like. Oh, nah. That's creepy. Imagine you're in space and you just hear. Yeah, nah, I think there's something, like there has to be some life on that planet or something, because nah, bro. All right, number 11, these are actually getting creepy. Okay, so this is the sound of the sun. Oh, nah. How did they even record this? It says it was captured by NASA's Solar and Heliospheric Observatory through its study of the sun's... Okay, I don't know what any of those words mean. You guys know I'm pretty dumb. But this is what it would sound like if you were near the sun. Yo. Nah, I don't like that, bruh. All right, this is number 10. It's Mars. Dude, honestly, it's kind of creepy. It's creepy because there's nothing going on. Listen. Like, it's just quiet. It seems like something's lurking. Like something's hiding in the background. Okay, number 9. Okay, these are the rings of Saturn. Oh, yeah, something's... Oh, that's kind of creepy. Whoa. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, if you were on the rings of Saturn, nah, bruh. That's creepy. Okay, so this is the Voyager's interstellar sound, which is basically the sound... Oh, God. This is the sound that the interstellar thing was capturing or whatever. I don't really know what any of that means. Number 7, this is the Earth's own plasma chorus. Wait, what? This is what it sounds like in the atmosphere of Earth. What the heck is causing that sound? It sounds like some birds. I actually hear birds. Are there birds in space? What the? Okay, number 6. Okay, this is the breath of plasmaspheric hiss. Oh yeah, these are getting creepier. I didn't expect them to get creepier, but these are getting creepier. What is... Yo, it sounds like a bunch of like crystals, like... Oh, nah, bro, I would not like that if I heard that. All right, number 5. These are the top 5 scariest sounds ever captured in space. I'm getting scared. Okay, this is Ganymede. Oh yeah, I've heard this one before, the Ganymede. This is the Jupiter's largest moon, apparently. This sound reflects the magnetic field icy hitting at a subsurface ocean. Whatever any of that means, I have no idea. But I am never going to Jupiter, bro. It sounds like somebody's typing like a code. Like they're like, beep, 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 beep. Like somebody's trying to communicate here. That's creepy, bro. I'm never going to Ganymede. Okay, this is Saturn's terrifying radio emissions. This was captured in November 22nd, 2003. That was literally like 3 days before I was born. What the heck? They captured this in Saturn. It sounds like someone's screaming. Do y'all hear that? It's like... Yo, why is there screaming on Saturn, bro? Why is there screaming on Saturn? Okay, number 3. These are the top 3 scariest. I'm getting scared. Okay, yeah, this is the center of the Milky Way. Bro, dude, that's insane to think about how we live here. Like, we live in the Milky Way, and this is what it sounds like. That's actually creepy. Okay, here are the top 2 creepiest sounds ever recorded in space.
When converted into sound, it's an eerie, rising tone, like a distant call that was never meant to be heard.
Okay, so this is number 2. This was a signal that they captured back in the day on one of these planets out here. Oh, nah. Imagine you hear this, bro. This sounds like the inside of a McDonald's, bro, when you just keep getting orders over and over. Beep, 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 beep. What the hell? Okay, number 1. I'm actually scared of this. Okay, the scariest one. Yeah. Black holes. So this is what it sounds like with when 2 black holes are colliding. Normally, black holes don't swallow each other. They swallow everything else. But when 2 black holes swallow each other, this is what happens.
What they sound like.
What the Yo, nah. Okay, guys, I'm back. My house literally burnt down, so I had to go to my friend's house to keep recording this video, but I'm back. I changed my shirt too, but we're gonna keep watching some scary sounds. We'll talk about my house later in a different video. But this is what it sounds like if neutron stars collide with each other. It says use earphone. That's so stupid. It's earphones. What is that actually? Okay, I'm actually scared. Wait. What is... Ah, nah. What the... That was insanely creepy, bro. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, let's go to the next one. We already seen the Big Bang before, so I skipped past this, but let's see what the next one is. Interstellar mediums. Make sure you guys got headphones on, or you're putting your phone right up to the camera. I'll shut up. What is an interstellar medium? What's up, dummies? Today we're about to react to the most disturbing planets ever found. Look at this one, bro. LHS 11. Is that an eyeball planet? What the? We're gonna learn about some crazy planets that I've never even heard of. Let's go. Try not to get scared. Let's go.
This is a rocky world about the
here's
same
the first
size
one.
as Earth, and scientists recently noticed something very unusual about it. The
This thing's called YZ Ceti B. Who named this planet that? Okay, let's
planet is
learn
sending out a strong and repeating radio signal, which is seen as a glowing umbilical cord connecting it to its star. This
Wait, what? This planet has an umbilical cord? A glowing umbilical cord? Like the umbilical cord that you have when you get born and they chop it off? What?
happens because YZ Ceti B has an extremely powerful magnetic field. It's so strong that it actually crashes into the magnetic energy of its own star. As the planet travels along its path, it pushes right through the electrically charged gas of the star. WASP
That's
121b.
weird. Okay, here's the next one.
This is a giant gas planet, slightly larger than Jupiter, but it is trapped in a nightmarish situation. The most
Really?
disturbing part of this world is its weather. The extreme temperature difference between the hot and cold sides creates unbelievably violent winds that blow at tens of thousands of miles per hour.
Wind that's 10,000 miles per hour? Bro, let me check how windy it is right now because where I'm at, it's super windy. Look at this, bro. It's windy right now, but it says that the wind is 10 miles per hour. This planet has 20,000 miles per hour.
These
Bro,
fierce winds
what?
scoop up the metal gases from the day side, including iron and the exact same materials that make up rubies and sapphires, and violently blow them over to the cooler night side. When these metal
What?
gases reach the dark side, they cool down and form thick clouds. This means that in the pitch blackness of the planet's night, there are massive and chaotic storms where it literally rains droplets of liquid rubies and sapphires.
Bro, what? It rains ruby and sapphire? Like gems, bro? I would like to go to that planet and just catch all of it and then bring it back to Earth and sell it and then become rich.
To make this strange place even more surreal, scientists discovered that the water high up in the planet's sky actually glows. In the upper atmosphere,
They have water in the sky on this planet? Dude, this is a disturbing planet. What the? Water in the sky?
the heat is so extreme that tiny particles of water vapor become supercharged with energy. Instead of just
What?
blocking light, these boiling hot water molecules release their own energy as infrared light. We cannot see this type of light with our own eyes, but to powerful space telescopes, the water looks like it is brightly glowing, almost like fireworks
What? This planet has
lighting up the
fireworks?
sky. Gliese 870.
All right, here's the next one. This one's called Gliese 876. Is this one like exploding? Is this an exploding planet? Oh, the next one is the eyeball. Look. Okay, we're about to
P60.
lock in. Let's go.
This
Let's learn.
planet is often called the Endless Volcano, and if you stood on the surface of this planet, the ground beneath your feet would never stop shaking. This world is
Really?
a rocky planet that is larger than Earth, and
Wait, this is a endless volcano planet? What? Imagine if people lived here, bro. You're just always getting volcano splash.
it circles very
lava
close to
on
a
you.
small star. The real nightmare for this planet comes from a combination of gravity and its neighbors. It is trapped in a massive pulling contest in space. On one
What?
side, it is being pulled tightly by its own sun. On the other side, it is being yanked backward by giant gas planets.
What type of planet is that? It looks like a green apple candy, caramel apple candy,
in
bro.
the same solar system. This constant push and pull physically stretches and squishes the entire planet like a giant rubber ball. Because the hard rocky surface of the planet is constantly being bent and broken by this extreme pulling, the
Huh.
inside is kept completely melted. The result is a world of
Dude.
non-stop and massive earthquakes. It also causes giant volcanoes to erupt all over the planet, constantly flooding the ground with hot melted rock
Oh
under
my
a dark red sky.
gosh.
LHS
All right,
1140.
here's the one that I wanted to see. LHS 1140b. It looks like a freaking eyeball.
This is arguably one of the most disturbing eyeball planets. This is a rocky planet larger than Earth that circles a quiet and small red star, but it is almost completely frozen solid. One
Wait,
side of the
what?
planet always faces the star, while the other is permanently turned toward the rest of space. Because of this, the dark side is a massive shield of ice. However, right in the dead center of the
Oh.
side, facing the star, is the exact spot where the heat is the strongest.
Wow, so the sun just blows the heat into
In the
the
dead
eye.
center
Look at
of the
this.
side, facing the star, is the exact
So that's why it looks like an eyeball, because the sun is just spraying.
spot where
Let's
the
learn
heat
more,
is the
bro.
strongest. In this one specific area, the ice melts into a giant ocean of water that is over 2,000 miles wide. If you looked
Huh.
at this planet from space, it would literally look like a giant eyeball staring without blinking at its sun. The dark center of the
Wow.
eye is the deep ocean, and the white part of the eye is the endless frozen
Bro, so it's just frozen ice and then a big water.
wasteland surrounding
What?
it. J1407b.
What? Look at this planet, bro. Why? It's the tiniest planet ever, but it's got a bunch of rings. Who named it? J14? Okay, I gotta learn about
This
this.
planet can be renamed as Super Saturn, or the one with sky-devouring rings. That's because its rings are actually 200 times larger than the rings around our Saturn. They stretch
No.
out over 50 million miles wide. To help you understand how big that is,
Oh my
imagine if you
gosh.
replaced our Saturn with J1407b. Its rings would take up a huge part of Earth's sky. The most disturbing
Whoa.
thing about this planet is what happens when it moves in front of its own sun. The rings are so incredibly large and thick that they block out almost all the light from the star. If you were on a moon circling this giant object, the rings would create an eclipse that blocks the sun for 56 days.
Wow, that would look cool with. What's up, dummies? So a couple of months ago, I made a ton of videos reacting to like the scariest space sounds and like creepy things recorded in space, but I haven't done it in a while just because I haven't really seen the videos. But this just released 3 days ago, ranking black hole sounds by how scary they are. I didn't know that black holes made sounds, but we're gonna find out the scariest sounds that black holes make. We're gonna rank them based on how creepy they are. This is always a ton of fun. Let's go. All right, here we go. The first one is Centaurus A. Apparently this guy ranked it a 10 out of 10, so we're gonna see his rankings. We're gonna give our own rankings too. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, this is a 10 out of 10. Shut up, you know what I mean? I'm gonna see how I feel about these. Let's go. Okay, right away we're starting off with something very creepy. It sounds like people are screaming. It sounds like imagine going outside, like in this black hole, and then hearing this. Now the crazy thing, like the creepy thing about this is we don't even know what black holes are. Like in science, we don't know what it is. What happens if you go through a black hole? We have no idea. So that's creepy. I honestly would give this a 10, but the video just started, so I'm gonna give that an 8. We're gonna just set that as an 8 right now. Also, comment down below what you guys think of all these. Give me your rankings too. What do you think that was? Let's go. Perseus A, it sounds like hell. Okay, yeah. I don't know how he didn't give this one a 10. You can literally like hear people, bro. Like you can hear people going like, "Ah." That does sound like hell. I'm actually creeped out, bro. And why does it look like that? Like that's creepy, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to give that a 9. I think I'm gonna give that a 9. I think this is creepier than the last one, but I don't think it's a 10. I think a 10 would be like, oh my god, you know, I think we might get to that later in this video. But I think this is number 1 so far. It's a 9 out of 10. M87, this sounds magical. Wow. That's what this black hole sounds like? So the thing with this video is I'm pretty sure these people like went to black holes or they sent like sonar, like, okay, I'm using my phone for example, but they sent like a sonar thing up into the space and then recorded audio and then brought back. Bro, we need to go to this. M87, we need to go to this freaking black hole and see what it is. It's probably like a magical land, bro. What the? This is beautiful. Why did he rank 2 out of 10? What do you mean 2 out of 10 on the scariness scale? That's a 0. It's negative 5 out of 10. This is freaking beautiful. I feel like I'm about to get copyrighted. This has to be some type of music. This is beautiful. I like it. It's not creepy at all. That's a negative 20 out of 10. I love that. Sagittarius A. 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. I just can't believe that you go to these black holes and this is what it sounds like. Like Earth has like a sound like when you go outside, it's just kind of like birds chirping and stuff like that. That's what kind of Earth sounds like. But these places sound so crazy. I'm gonna give this a 7. I'm gonna give him a 6. It's creepy, but it's not like, you know. Okay, this one, Ton 618. This terrifies me, he says. You know, it's kind of creepy. A 9 out of 10 is a stretch. I'm pretty sure you guys agree with me. This is like a 6. It's kind of like, oh my god, what's going on? But it's nothing like the other ones. The other ones were way creepier, but I think it's gonna get creepier as this video goes on, so I need to prepare myself. This is a 6 out of 10. Make sure you guys are leaving your ratings too, because I want to see what you guys think of these. Because the crazy thing about us is like, we think things are different, bro. Like, he thinks this is a 9 out of 10. I think it's a 6. You know, you might think this is a 0. You might not be scared by this. Okay, Quasar. 9 out of 10. Sounds like an engine. This is what it sounds like on this planet? Or on this black hole? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give that an 8. It's creepier than I thought at first. It's pretty creepy. This is pretty creepy, I can't lie. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for sure. Like that little like it sounds like somebody's like hammering something. Like, are people building houses in this black hole? Sounds like a freaking like motorcycle. It's speeding up. Okay, that's actually getting creepy. Oh god. Yeah, that's actually creepy. Yeah, I don't like that one. Okay, this is what it sounds like when two black holes collide with each other. Okay, I think I've heard this before. Ooh, okay, this guy said 3 out of 10. I don't agree. I think that, honestly, let me listen to it again. Nah, that's gonna be like a 6 out of 10. It's not 3. SS433. I could fall asleep to this. No way this is what this black hole sounds like. SS433 sounds like this? This is beautiful! Oh my god, it's getting better. Dude, that sounds like a Mario Kart track. Like Rainbow Road. I hear water too. What the? This guy's gotta be making this stuff up. Is this guy legit? Okay, I actually think this guy is legit. I went to his channel to see, and he like posts about like a bunch of space stuff, and he gets a good amount of views. So yeah, we even watched some of his videos before, it seems like. You see how I have the red bar? So I guess this guy's legit. This is insane. How have I never heard this? It's like the best sound I've ever heard. I gotta replay it. Listen to this. How could anybody be scared of that? Okay, I'm gonna make it my life mission to visit SS433 black hole in my lifetime, because I gotta see what that is. Okay, this one's called Maxi J182. Oh my god. If you guys have headphones on, you'll hear that it's going side to side. Do y'all hear that? If not, if you're just listening to your phone or your TV, try to hear it going from side to side of the TV. What the? How is this only a 5 out of 10, bro? This is actually like an 8 to me. Also, the name of it, Maxi J18220 plus 70. Like, how did they even get that name? And it looks like this? Nah, that's actually creepy. That's like 8. V404 Cygni. Not scary, just calm. He gave this a 3 out of 10. That looks creepy though. This is what it sounds like on the black hole? How do people like, how does it sound like this? Why does Earth not have any music? I mean, I guess Earth does have its music. I mentioned this before. When you go outside, like you'll hear birds chirping, you'll hear the wind. I guess that's some type of music, but this actually genuinely sounds like music. Like it sounds like somebody's playing an instrument. That's crazy. Are we sure that there's not people stuck in these black holes? Like aliens or maybe even former humans? Like, are we sure that they're not just playing music? GW250114, 7 out of 10. Okay, well, right away, before we even listen to it, what is that? That is creepy. I don't care what it sounds like. That's already creepy. Like, why does it look like that? But let me give it a rating. That's creepy. That's actually creepy. I'm gonna give that a 7 as well. That's actually kind of like weird. All right, we got a few more different ones. These are what Saturn's rings sound like. He says it's 1 out of 10. I could fall asleep to this. I guess that is nice. Proxima Centauri B, 7 out of 10. Sounds like a massive ship. It does. That's really kind of creepy. I'm gonna give that a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with him. 7. That's like, Actually, no, I'm gonna give it an 8. It sounds like something's growling. You hear that? It's like, yeah, I'm never going to this planet or whatever this is. I do not care. Phoebe, 2 out of 10, looks scary but sounds broken. Is this some type of like planet, like the moon? Oh, nah. Star KIC 122682220C. Nah, this is a 9. I think this is our first 9. What the? Uranus sounds like this? A bunch of wind? What's going on in Sweeps 04? This one's actually scary. What is this? What is this planet? Is this just a white planet? That sounds like this? Nah. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's the creepiest planet ever. I really don't like that.